Hey yo, red pill knowledge can be a strange existence after you obtain it. After you get concrete evidence of higher things, of human beings not being the only beings that exist. Once you get solid concrete proof of other beings that come from the sky, once you get that, you'll start to look at life different. It'll make you different. And I mean, when I mean red pill, I mean like the Matrix, the movie The Matrix. When Neo took the pill and then he got opened up to the other reality that the world was living in. You know what I'm saying? Because most of us are on a blue pill. Most of us only see what we can see, touch, feel. The red pill can open you up to more stuff, but it can be scary. It could be a weird life. It could open you up to different smells and everything. Like it could open you up to like you'll just have more insight on life itself. And depending on the person that you are or the person that you want to be, you'll start adjusting your life accordingly. A lot of people, when this happened to some people, a lot of other people might call you. They might not know how to. They might not know how to take you. They might not know how to accept you, because they'll think you must have got this. Like what you do to get this, or who was you praying to get this? And oftentimes, if somebody might think you wicked, or they might think you got some type of devil in you. You know what I'm saying? That's the tricky part about somebody getting higher knowledge, because oftentimes we might think that person got knowledge from something dark or wicked. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody capable of being dark and wicked, or good and have goodness. Everybody capable of doing that. It's like kind of like how you want to be. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of people on the blue pill, because they only focus on the flesh. They only focus on they don't really deep dive into their conscience. They don't really deep dive into their personality. They don't really deep dive into their overall being. And they probably don't really respect themselves to a certain level, or love themselves to a certain level. So they probably and truth can be scary. Truth can be scary to some people, because the truth can be a good thing and a bad thing. The truth can cause disruption. The truth can make a person look bad. It can and the truth does something to a person inside. The truth can do something to your personality. Like the truth will. It can touch your spirit. The truth can touch your soul, and it could make you vulnerable. So that's why a lot of people don't like the truth. A lot of people rather be lied to, because the lie most of the time is just patting somebody on the back. The lie is like a comfort. That lying to somebody could be a form of comfort in them, because you don't want to tell them the truth, because you don't want that person to feel sad, weak, or whatever. Or you know what I'm saying? So we live in a world where people like being lied to. Because the truth, the more you used to telling the truth, and the more you like hearing the truth, lies will start to get on your nerves. Like the less skeletons you got in your closet, the more you don't mind living in truth. The more you don't mind hearing the truth. Take example for Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy is a music mogul. He an icon. A lot of people look up to Puff. A lot of people might idol Puff. They might idolize Puff. On the outside, he's a good record owner, a record label owner. He put a lot of people in a position to be millionaires and be rich. But then on the other hand, he got a dark side to him, where he like having all type of crazy freak off parties with men and drugging women and taking advantage of people. That's his dark side. And for all this time, even though people that was close to him, they knew about his dark side. But the image that he wanted the world to see was P. Diddy, Brother Love, whatever he was calling himself. That's what he wanted the world to see. But he couldn't. He couldn't escape his real self. His real self is being exposed right now. Like, do y'all see how life works? Like, the less skeletons you have in your closet, the less the truth will bother you. That's a fact. That's a very solid fact. And now other famous people are being scared because Puff Daddy got proof of them doing nasty stuff in the parties that he be having. Like Epstein, the Epstein Island. Look what happened to him. That's a perfect example of people that live for the flesh. They live for the flesh. They don't see no remorse, or they probably don't think that they're gonna get some type of karma, or they reap what they sow. They probably don't believe in that type of stuff, or they just don't care because money could turn a person into, money could put a status on a person or a mindset on a person like you're untouchable. Money will make people feel like they can't be touched. Can't nothing happen to them. But even with the money can't buy everything. It can't buy everything. But even with the money, you can't hide from it. You can't hide from your real self. Money, to some people, will have them losing will have them doing things that they know ain't right because they worried about the physical money. That's crazy. You gotta check your inside. Check the being that's inside you. You know what I'm saying? But believe it or not, there are beings that exist over us. There are higher beings that exist over humanity. Regardless if people want to believe it or not. Regardless if you're religious or not. There are higher beings that live over us. And they sometimes can take human form. Sometimes they can take a human form. You know what I'm saying? These beings are smarter than us, they're stronger than us, they live longer than us, they're more durable than us. You know what I'm saying? But as a whole, like, all of this stuff relates, man. All of this stuff relates. Everything that you do is being accounted for. No matter how mundane they are, no matter how little they are, everything is being accounted for. Yo. Just don't forget that. Y'all see like the direction the world going in. The world is on crash out mode right now. That's not the way to live, man. It's not. Like, the world is on a strange path right now. The type of path that I know I don't want nothing to do. I don't want nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So I try to stay in my little bubble, man. I'm not living for this world. I mean, everybody got their own idea and their own view on what's good and bad. So, I mean, y'all just pay attention, man. Y'all stay up.